guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing the ride or die makeup tag created by Jacqueline Hill. It's just a tag where you go over your ride or die makeup products, all the products that you would have if you're on a desert island, and these are the only products that you could use. These are the ones that you would bring with you. So I'm going to pick a makeup product in every category and just share you guys my ride or die products. These are just the products that I've been using for years, things that I can always depend on and will never fail me wrong. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now the first category is foundation, and for me it's the Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is an older looking bottle, but I have these all over the place in my collection. I use shades 350 Rich Tan and sometimes 360, sometimes 330. I just mix them up and create my perfect color. I've been using this foundation for years and years. This was like the only foundation I would use sometimes. It gives great coverage, it lasts all day, and I used to work out with this. I used to do everything in this foundation and it never felt me wrong, so I can always depend on this if I'm stuck on a desert island. Now for concealer, if you guys watch my makeup tutorials, you should already know what my favorite concealer is from the drugstore. Is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I use the shade Neutralizer. It never makes my under eyes cakey. It's very brightening, and I don't know where I would be without this. Now a lot of these products you guys should be able to guess since I use a lot of them in all my makeup tutorials. But for powder, my ride or die makeup powder is the Neutrogena Skinclearing powder. It has salicylic acid in it that is good for acne, and I love the coverage. It's a mineral powder, so it's not as tough on your skin as other powders, and I use the shade Natural Beige 60. So check this out if you haven't tried it. I know Maybelline has come out with the salicylic acid powder, so I would like to try that. I'm not sure if it'll be better than this one, but I might try that out. Now for contour, I do not contour that much, but if I am going to contour a bit, I use this in all my makeup tutorials as well. It's the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contouring Palette Contour. This is what it looks like. It has a banana and contour shade. I love this for setting underneath my eye, and I love this to contour. I think this is the shade Dulce de Leche. There's two different shades. I will leave mine in the description box. I love these powders. They're not drying and they work well for me. It's the only contour powder I've been able to find at the drugstore, and I love it. Now for bronzer, my ride or die bronzer. I've had this bronzer for years. I'm not even sure if it's still in stock, but I'm sure they have one similar to it. It's the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. I've been using this forever. I love the bronzy kind of tan orange shade it is. It's not too orange, but I love the effect that it gives on my skin. I don't always like super cool color, so this is perfect for me, and the formula is great. It lasts all day. Now for blush, my favorite blushes are the Wet n Wild blushes. These are my favorite ones. They have a million different colors, and ever since they came out with their new formula, I've been obsessed with them. This is the color Mellow Wine. It's a beautiful deep pink color. Really bronze up your cheeks and make them pop. Sometimes if I'm not using bronzer or anything, I'll just use this and it gives me a beautiful flush to my skin. Now still sticking with the face products, my favorite primer is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, which is a post shave balm for men, but it is also a great primer, and many people love this to make their foundation last all day. It makes your skin very tacky and allows the foundation to adhere to the skin better. And this got popular from Nikki tutorials here on YouTube, and I've been obsessed with it ever since I've tried it. Still sticking with the face products, my favorite setting spray at the drugstore or in general. All these products are my favorites. Even though they're just at the drugstore, they're still my favorite and still what I would pick even over high-end products. So my favorite setting spray is the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. It's kind of pricey for it to be at the drugstore, but it's really great. I really notice a difference when I use this. It makes my foundation and everything on my face just melt together and looks better, and it makes my foundation last longer throughout the day. And whenever my face looks a little bit too cakey or dry, I just spray this and it works out well. Now I don't know if many others have been mentioning this, but I wanted to mention my favorite brushes. My favorite brushes, regardless, drugstore, whatever, since they're so inexpensive and I feel that they're really great, are the Real Techniques brushes. This is a brush set that I got with these 4 brushes. These are my favorite face brushes that I've ever used, and they're soft, they're durable, They're gorgeous. And this is also a Real Techniques flat shader brush, which I use for eyeshadow, and I love them. I love all Real Techniques brushes, so if you're looking for some good brushes to use from the drugstore, I would check these out. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into my favorite eye products. Now if you have watched my eyebrow tutorial, you know that my favorite eyebrow product is the Salon Perfect Dip Brow Pomade. I have it in the shade dark brown. I love it. I've used it on my brows today. I've been using it for some months now, and it's perfect. I got it from Walmart. It doesn't dry out on me. The formula is great. It's not too fake looking, but it works really well, and I'm obsessed with it. If you love pomades, I would definitely check this out. And it also comes with this little spoolie brush, which I use and love as well. Now my favorite eyeliner, I love gel eyeliners. Those are my favorite. I love them, and I prefer them over the liquid eyeliners and any other eyeliners. So my favorite gel eyeliner is the NYX or the NYX gel liner. It's in the shade black, of course, and it's my favorite. It's so easy to use. I just use a brush, and it takes me 2 seconds to do my eyeliner every time I use this. So if you're looking for a good gel liner, which is easy to use, I would check this out. For mascara, I use this in almost all of my tutorials. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This mascara has never failed me wrong. It makes my lashes look long, voluminous, black. I love it. It doesn't run on my face throughout the day, and it's just perfect. I've been using this for years. So for eyeshadow, my favorite eyeshadow ever and at the drugstore, it's the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. They have a bunch of different colors, and they're just so pretty and perfect. They're like a foiled pressed pigment thing. I use this in my homecoming tutorial. I have the green one, and I just love them so much. For it to be drugstore or anything, this is great. It's just as good as high-end products. If you want a really shiny color for your lid, these are perfect. I would get all of them if you can. I just love them so much. Now I wanted to mention a palette. So I couldn't find a palette or think of a palette that is just my ride or die palette, especially at the drugstore or in general. For me, the palette or the quad, I did find a quad I've been using for a while, and the colors just work perfectly for me. They're neutral, brown, golds, pinks. Those are perfect for me. And it's a quad. It's the Revlon Colorstay quad. This is what it looks like. So like I said, it has a pretty gold color, a dark brown, a light pink, and a light champagne pink right here, and these are perfect. I could use these every day. I love golds, I love pinks, I love browns, and this is in the color Decadent 505. And these have been out for a long time, and they are perfect. I love them. They work well. You don't need expensive eyeshadow just to have a pretty look. Now for glitters, I love glitters. Glitters just make your eyeshadow and your eye look pop. It makes any makeup look pop. If you just do a easy look and then throw on some glitter, it just really elevates your look and make it seem like you put in a lot of effort. And for me, my favorite glitters are the Photo Ready Eye Arts, and the reason I love these so much is because they're so easy to use. I could do my eyeshadow in like 2 minutes with this, and it has a little gel formula side that you put on first, and then you go over it with the glitter side, and it's very easy to use. I did use this in an Instagram picture recently, so if you go to my Instagram, TiffanyAlesha, you'll be able to see it in action. I love these. I might do a tutorial with one of these. I would check them out. If you're looking for a cheap glitter to use and easy, I would check these out. Now for one of the best parts, lip products. I do have some ride or die lip products that are all drugstore that I could not live without. So first, for a lip liner, I have the Essence lip liner in the shade Soft Berry 05. It's a pencil liner. It's a berry color, which are my favorite liners to use because they just show up and really make a difference on your lips. I love purples. This reminds me of MAC World, but it works just as good and it's cheap. Essence is a really cheap brand and it works for me. They're just very pigmented and I love them. Now for lip creams or matte liquid lipsticks, or you know, in that family, I would pick the NYX soft matte lip creams. Everybody loves these from what I know. I love them. They have tons of shades and they're just perfect. I do have it on my lips right now. This is in the shade London. They have really pretty taupey browns, pinks, and I love all of them. I have a ton of different ones. I really love brownish nudes and things, So these are really great and inexpensive. And then for glosses, I have the Intense Butter Gloss by NYX as well. And this is in the shade Peanut Brittle. Also another taupey brown, which is on top of the lip matte cream right now. And I love it so much. Check these out. These two are really great. All of the NYX lip products are really great. The NYX liquid lingerie lipsticks are really bomb. I love those as well. But you know, ride or die, I would just have to pick these. And then my last product, which is one of my favorites, if not my favorite from the drugstore, is a lipstick. It is the Milani lipstick. This is the packaging. This is the shade Bahama Beige. And I just love this so much. This is my favorite like everyday color. I don't like really pinkish colors. I love like brown colors. This is what it looks like. Really pretty. When I just need a pop of color throughout the day, or if I look dead, I need something on my lips, this is what I use. It really moisturizes my lips. It doesn't dry them out, and it just gives me a beautiful sheen to my lips. I will put a little bit on right now just because I love it. I really love how it makes my lips feel as well. They have a lot of shades, so if you're looking for a good lipstick from the drugstore that's very moisturizing and good for every day, I would check out the ones from Milani. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These were all my ride or die products. If you love these products as well, please leave me a comment below or let me know some of your favorite ride or die products. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys, and please subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. Love ya. Bye.